Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Nothing. In this episode, we're gonna learn how to make Blender talk, which is basically using the sound synthesizer on a Mac. I think it is also working on Linux. I'm not sure on Windows, but basically, if you are on the terminal and then if you try to type like something like this, like say voice Alex hello.
Hello.
That's actually making your computer talk to you, and that's using the computer voice and
Welcome.
terminal commands. You can basically do this inside Blender as well. So if you are inside Blender and you switch to scripting, for example, and then you import OS here, and let's see, and then just type in OS system and type in the say voice Alex hello.
Hello.
So that's actually making Blender talk. So since you are able to type this kind of commands using Python, you can simply make Blender talk. And I'm using animation
How are
nodes.
you?
So I'm using animation nodes to do this, and this is just an example code. So I have this script node of animation nodes, and this script node basically gonna load. This is just like a single line that's basically taking this Python command and then replacing the text with whatever we are piping into this node. So this is the nodes that's gonna talk, and this node is gonna just output this text. So let's try this with our voice Alex. There are actually a couple of voice that we can use. I have a bunch of them. I think you can actually install more voices for Mac. I'm not sure about Windows, but I think Mac has some of them. Like you can speak in Japanese, Korean, Indonesian, Chinese. There's a lot of them. Like Meicha is actually speaking in Chinese, and I'm not sure if Blender can display Chinese word. But anyhow, let's try it with Alex. So here I have a bunch of text list, and then we're gonna kind of load the text using its index. So index 0 is gonna be how are you. Index 1 it's gonna be
I am Alex.
yeah.
How are you?
So I'm making it in animation nodes so that whenever we change the frame, it's gonna load. It's gonna run this this node tree, and in this case, it's gonna say the word for us. So let's try.
How are you? I am Alex. I like carrot and avocado.
Yeah, Alex actually sounds very
I
robotic.
play Nintendo. I use iPhone 10
Yeah, that's interesting.
and Blender.
And let's try and change the voice into Karen. Karen actually sounds more like human.
She will be all right.
Oops, yeah, that's weird.
Good day.
Karen is actually Australian, sounding like Australian.
I am Karen. Let's go to the beach. Play with dolphin. Have some beer.
Yeah, that's Karen, and then you can also change the voice to Damayanti, for example. Damayanti is actually speaking Indonesian.
Menggunakan.
Say that's weird.
Halo.
See,
Saya.
that's like she say how are you in Indonesian. So yeah, you can use all kind of different voice, and then you just type in all like list of text, and then you can use Blender to synthesize voice. You can, for example, just kind of use nodes to like if you are doing rendering and rendering is complete, you can tell it to say, okay, rendering is complete, and things like that. That's kind of interesting. And my idea is at some point maybe if we have some kind of sentence, we can perhaps split the sentence into word and then split the word into syllables. And with the syllables, like there must be like Python module that's detecting syllables. Then we can split the word into syllables. So the idea is to make Suzanne's kind of like making animation like how are you, like whenever it says like how are you, it's kind of moving ups and down. Yeah, this is the thing that I always want to do. Before I was thinking maybe using MIDI. With MIDI, of course, you have like nodes and then nodes on, nodes off, and then that's kind of creating animations. But in this case, it's kind of simpler if you are like if you are using like a word.
Let's go to the beach.
So let's go to the beach, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 5. So Suzanne, for example, can kind of move 5 times. Let's go to the beach. Kind of like still kind of robotic, but it's the animations can kind of being triggered by the word, and I think that's kind of interesting to try at some point. So yeah, that's how you can make Blender to talk on Mac. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.